What is going on, guys? My name is George and welcome to this episode of Two Club Squads here in FIFA 14 Ultimate Team. So we have PSG and we've got Chelsea in this team. It's in a 4-4-2 number 2 formation, so you have your two center defensive mids instead of your normal two center mids. And I gotta say, this team wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I mean, it was, out of the 7 games that I played with this team, I won 5 and lost 2, so it was good sometimes, but I didn't get too many goals as well. And the problem was probably because I think the biggest problem was the formation. This formation is not the right one, to do playmaking and stuff like that. But let's get into the team. The goalkeeper is Salvatore Sergio, the Italian player. He's got the wall chemistry style, 6'4", really tall goalkeeper. His stats are really, really nice, and he's just incredibly cheap for having just so good, really amazing stats. Then we've got the first center back, and that is the Brazilian Thiago Silva. The first time I used this guy, and he is a god at defending. He is so freaking good in the back. 80 pace on him, of course. He's gonna be keeping up with most strikers up top. Then we have John Terry. We all know him, and he's just pretty good at defending. His pace didn't seem to be an issue for most of the time. There were a few times though where he wasn't able, obviously, to catch up to defenders, but it wasn't a big problem. So pretty good at the defense. Two center backs were really good in the team. Then we have Ashley Cole, who I wish he had more pace. I think he should have more pace. I mean, at least 80, but I don't know. It would be better if he did. But obviously, he's one of the best left backs in the game. I think the best one is Alaba though, but I mean he's got to be at least in the top 3. Then we have the right back from PSG, and that is Jalid. This is the only gold right back for PSG. The other one is a silver player. I forgot his name, but he used to be a gold player actually, and I think he's from Holland. But this Jalid is not that bad. His pace obviously is not that good though, and his defensive stats and heading stats, but that's kind of to be expected with a non-gold rare player. Oh my god, I just messed that up right so bad. Non-rare gold player. I don't know what's wrong with him today. But yes, and then in the middle we have the center defensive mid, Michael Essien, and as you saw before him, we had Matuidi, and these two guys are actually pretty good in the midfield. Even though they're not that tall, they are pretty good. So they didn't mess up too much, like in terms of not being there, in position and stuff like that, because it can happen with center defensive mids where they're not in they either go up way too much or they just stay back a lot, and then you'll be run over in the midfield. The left mid was Andre Schurrle, and the right mid is Lucas. So these two players, basically what they did for me was just run. And it's good that they both have, force of skill moves and pretty good dribbling, so they could take on players and stuff like that. They didn't get assists though, only 1 goal for both of them, which was kind of bad. But yeah, that's how it just went. This is how it is with this formation. Then the striker, the first striker, that is Edison Cavani. I think this is the second time I used this guy. The first time I used him, I thought he was better. This time, he got 4 goals and 3 assists. The biggest problem with this guy, we all know, if you've played with him, is his high defensive work rates. I mean, that is just horrible. He'll be defending like if he was a center defensive mid, and I mean that's not good for you. That is not good. But at least you do have your striker, another striker in this formation, obviously, and that is Fernando Torres. 5 goals, 3 assists. Pretty good player. I've used him before, and I like Torres a lot. But yeah, that's the team right there, guys. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. I'm out.
Furiously circle and crash face forward again and again. I can see the sun. I cannot see a barrier, though I inspect its surface. All else is dark, that way is light. The faintest leak of air tells me that way is home. So I flail and beat against that which I cannot see. see. All else is dark, that way is light. Launching to furiously circle and crash face forward again and again. I can see the sun. I cannot see a barrier, though I inspect its surface.